Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing another event, except it's actually my niece's. She's got like a fair going on at her school. So I thought I'd pop along. I'm going to be doing some braiding for all the students, and all of the money is going to be donated to, can we guess? Yes, something to do with animals. So it's going to basically go to the Dolphin Project. So Rico Barry, I've created this sign. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll make a little bit of money. Not sure how much, because I'm not going to charge for the hairstyles. I'm just going to say make a donation, whatever you feel you want to make. I would like to adopt one of the dolphins. I think there's three main ones at the moment that I really would like to adopt. So if I can adopt at least one of them, that would be wonderful. So I need to make it up to at least £25. So let's see how we do. So it was a really great day. Well, I was only there for an hour and a half. Loads of little girls came up. They loved having, oh, ice cream man. They loved having the beads put in their hair. But I wasn't really seeing, what people were donating. So I had my little pot. So we'll see how much I've made. My float was £3. So it doesn't look like a huge amount, but we shall see. And in that little pot, I made, drum roll please, a whopping £15, 50p, and 4 pence. Not quite the target of £25. I do think if I was able to be there longer, I probably could have reached my target. However, I had another event that I had to get to on the same day. So I'll be adding my own extra money in order to adopt a dolphin. And I'm actually going to tell you a little bit about each of these dolphins. As I said, there's three main ones, but there's one story that just really captured my heart. So we're going to start with my favourite, which is Rocky. Bit of a sad story. When Rocky was violently captured in the Java Sea several years ago, he lost everything that makes life worth living for as a dolphin. His years spent entertaining tourists at the Melka Excelsior Hotel in North Bali took a heavy toll on his well-being. Since we rescued Rocky in 2019 in the crystal clear waters of the Yuma Loomba Center, he has gained weight and strength and is once again enjoying the natural rhythms and sounds of the sea at our 24/7 expert team of veterinarians and caregivers. So obviously when you adopt, this is sort of what your pardon me, what your money is going towards, and obviously food as well. And this is all basically preparing him to go back into the wild. So I think he's in sort of like a sea pen at the moment. And I guess they've got to monitor and see exactly when he will be viable to go back into the wild. The next one is called Rambo. So Rambo was torn from his family and pod members in the Java Sea during a brutal capture several years ago. During his confinement at the same hotel, I won't try and pronounce it again, in Bali, was forced to perform in a loud theatrical performance. Since his rescue in 2019, this younger dolphin was rehabilitated at the Yuma Loomba Center and was transformed into a highly energetic individual that is full of life. Now, last but not least, Johnny. He was captured at the Java Sea. Johnny is an older dolphin who lived several years in isolation inside a shallow swimming pool at the same hotel. Johnny's captivity caused him great suffering, including vision loss in one eye, skin damage, injury to his right pectoral fin. He was also critically underweight. In 2019, we rescued Johnny and transformed him at the same centre. He has since gained weight and strength and spends his days exploring the large sea pen, when he experiences the natural rhythms and sounds of the sea, again preparing him to go back into the wild. So I'm just going to take you through the process. It's pretty easy. As you can see, I'm now going to adopt Rocky. All I did was just go onto the website, and right at the bottom it says, you know, what you want to adopt or who you do. And I just obviously chose Rocky. It gives a little bit of information about him, and then obviously you can say what you would like to adopt. Obviously, when it goes through the actual payment, I'm not going to show you my details, so I'll just skip over that part. As you can see there, you can send it as a gift as well, but obviously it's just for me, so I don't really need to fill in that part. So I think all in all, it took me about 5 minutes. So it was very, very easy to complete. And then once that was all done, you know, they send you a lovely certificate, which I think I'm going to print out and put somewhere in my room. Ta-da! All done. And the reason why I thought I'd go through the process, not only obviously to show people, but there are some people who say that they do this or say that they, you know, give money to charity or something, and they end up not doing that at all. So I thought it might just be nice to show that not only am I actually doing it, but that the process, yeah, it's pretty simple. I love all of the information that they give you, not only about the story of just the one dolphin, but how they look after everyone else. And yeah, it's just quite interesting. Fundraising, it's quite fun. I know lots of people have like bake sales and things like that. I simply don't have the time at the moment, but I was more than happy to go to a few fairs. So have a look and see if you're able to raise a little bit of money, and maybe you could also adopt your own dolphin. So I actually got a very exciting email the other day. 1 week ago, history was made with the release of rescued dolphins Johnny, Rocky, and Rambo. While their time may have ended at the Uma Luma Rehabilitation Centre, of course, this is the only beginning of their journey. So they are going to be tracking them for at least 1 year, obviously, to monitor and make sure that they are okay. Now, they said on one day they actually remained together, but on another day they did split up. So Johnny and Rambo, they actually stayed together. But Rocky decided to go on his own because apparently he is a little bit more independent. I've got a few more photos here. And I do hope that in 1 year they possibly may have, you know, found another pod to join, and the rest will be a happy story. Fingers crossed. There's another photo here, that's by using a drone. So it says here, each dolphin is equipped with an Argos satellite tracking device, which could provide location data for a period of up to 1 year. On marine mammals that surface very infrequently, conventional GPS modules will not work as the tags are only above water for a fraction of a second. The Argos transmitters, however, are designed to upload short duration messages of less than 1 second. Wow, that's amazing. Each time the dolphin surfaces. If there is an Argos satellite overhead at the time and multiple uplinks are received in short succession, a location estimate can be obtained. So it's quite good as well to see how far they're actually swimming as well. I'm sure those sea pens are very big, but not quite the same as being in the actual ocean. So I'm not sure exactly what happens after that 1 year, whether they will then take off the tracking device. Obviously, they don't want to be involved, as in they do stay away as much as possible. But it'll be interesting to see after a year if they are doing extremely well, what the next step is after that. Another drone photo, and this is of Johnny and Rambo together. I wonder if they'll stay together for the whole time. While we hope that Johnny, Rocky and Rambo will return to their natural life as wild and free-ranging mammals, our floating sea pens will always remain open and will be fully staffed should they choose to return for a short while or decide to make the Umaluma Center their permanent home. And I actually managed to find a video on YouTube, so I will put a link below and that will show the dolphins being released.